piece of shit, this bastard, took the lives of 17 people. You're done.
A school shooter serving life sentences just vanished into the night. But what they found in his cell will make your blood run cold.
Just spoke with one of the corrections officers. He advised that the two that we're trying to track down are both doing life. Maybe I got nothing to lose here, so be alert.
How does a killer disappear from maximum security?
At Chardon High School, we had shots fired, gunshots, multiple gunshots.
February 27th, 2012. TJ Lane turned a school cafeteria into a killing field. But this wasn't random. It was calculated.
I saw a kid holding a gun, pointing it towards a group of kids. I looked up and he shot two more, and it hit a group. It hit a kid and he fell, and another kid was hiding under the table for cover. It was just so scary.
3 students murdered, 3 others fighting for their lives. Lane hunted them down like prey. But what happened in court would shock even seasoned prosecutors. Lane strutted into court wearing a white t-shirt with one word scrawled across it: killer. The same shirt style he wore during the massacre. This wasn't remorse, this was celebration.
I hate you for the pain you have caused, Nick. You chased him down the hall and fired the last bullet that paralyzed him.
As parents poured out their hearts, describing their children's final moments, Lane did something unthinkable. He laughed, while mothers wept over their dead children. This monster found it amusing.
You're really lucky there's so many police in this room right now. You can smile all you want. Why would you want to hurt him?
But Lane's coldest moment was yet to come.
Saying pull the trigger that killed your son, now masturbates to memory of you.
Even hardened bailiffs stepped forward, ready to silence this demon. This time it was Judge.
First, the defendant's conduct was without any provocation. Second, it was extreme. He was relentless in his shooting. He repeatedly fired his gun at these victims in sequence, moving in the position to better the aim. He inflicted extreme injury, and he kept shooting.
3 life sentences without parole. Lane would die behind bars. Case closed. Justice served. But TJ Lane had other plans. 2 years later, chaos erupted at Allen Correctional Institution. A convicted killer had vanished into the night.
Shooter on the loose right now. He escaped this evening from a prison.
But how? Lane and 2 other inmates had spent weeks building an 11-foot ladder right under the guards' noses. They planned the impossible. Watch this security footage closely. You can see Lane and the other inmates making their desperate run for freedom.
He did scale our perimeter fence.
Just spoke with one of the corrections officers. He advised that the two that we're trying to track down are both doing life. Maybe I got nothing to lose here, so be alert.
The same killer who had terrorized a high school was now loose in the Ohio countryside. For 24 hours, Ohio held its breath. Where was TJ Lane? What was his plan? Then came the breakthrough. A tip, a sighting.
I believe it's the young one, TJ Lane. He's in custody.
The nightmare was over, but the question remained, how close had he come to killing again? TJ Lane will never see the outside world again. He's serving 3 consecutive life sentences in conditions designed for the most dangerous criminals in America. But here's what chills investigators to this day. Lane hadn't just escaped to run. He'd escaped to kill again.
I'm gonna keep talking because I don't want to have to see you back here for this. So you're saying you're gonna find out where I live at?
Triple murder defendant just threatened a sitting judge in open court. But this is only the beginning of Bryce Rhodes' reign of terror. And wait until you see how far this case spirals out of control. Louisville, Kentucky, May 2016. 2 teenage brothers are about to become victims of one of the most brutal murders in the city's history. 14-year-old Larry Ordway and 16-year-old Maurice Gordon are found dead in an abandoned lot. Their bodies tortured, stabbed, and set on fire.
It looks like they're deceased and they've been burned.
Those are kids. Those are kids.
The monster responsible, 21-year-old Bryce Rhodes, known on the streets as Rambo. But he didn't work alone. Rhodes convinced two teenagers, 15-year-old Antoine Carter and 17-year-old Ja'Cory Taylor, to help him commit unspeakable acts of violence.
Where they run away to, like.
Well, if we knew that, man, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I wish I could help. Knew where they was, you know. I don't.
Initially, Rhodes plays innocent, but his teenage accomplice, Antoine Carter, can't live with what they've done.
He tied him up or something. He tied his brother up. He made his brother sit in the bathroom. He made Maurice on his knees and like beg for forgiveness.
Carter's confession reveals the true horror.
And like he put a toboggan over his head, and he put a rag in his mouth, and then he stabbed him.
Rhodes tied up both brothers, forced them to beg for their lives, then systematically tortured them to death.
What happens next? He puts them in crates, like you know the things that you put clothes in.
The victims were stuffed into storage containers like garbage. At trial, Rhodes fires his attorneys and represents himself. His defense strategy? Blame everyone else.
And it's my right to speak what I need to speak on. I don't know if y'all got some type of sexual relationship going on or what y'all got going on, but I'm definitely gonna speak my mind.
Rhodes claims police planted evidence in his apartment during a search.
The prosecution is known for falsifying and altering documents about evidence.
According to Rhodes, detectives were led on a wild goose chase by lying informants. But the evidence against him is overwhelming.
So detectives called for a search warrant and searched my home. They searched for hours. They applied Blue Star chemical solution all throughout the house. They looked and they found no such evidence of any type of crime.
His desperate lies convince no one. But they do reveal something disturbing about his character. He'll say anything to escape responsibility.
In fact, officers stated how clean the apartment was. They also stated that the carpet had clean solution on it, and yet nothing was still found when they applied Blue Star chemical reaction.
Rhodes' behavior gets worse. During a heated exchange with his attorney, he spits directly at the man trying to defend him.
Nice cheap shot. You a coward. Nice cheap coward.
Rhodes appears at his next hearing, strapped to a restraint chair and wearing a spit mask.
Rhodes, you can just bring him up right here.
Why y'all have me come out like this for?
I think you know why.
What?
You know exactly why. Now, listen, stop talking.
But even physical restraints can't contain Rhodes' violent personality.
Have been... Are you done?
No, I'm done.
You've been in the 4th degree. I'm going to keep talking because I don't want to have to see you back here for this.
Judge Amber Wolf maintains her composure, but Rhodes has just crossed a line that can never be uncrossed.
Where you live at? What you think at? None of that. I ain't do.
So you're saying you're going to find out where I'm out?
None of that. You got something, I'll be out.
Throughout this circus, one person suffers in silence. Marie Wren, mother of the murdered brothers.
But then another part of it is, if we have a concern, the pros and the cons. Ma'am, look at me, ma'am.
She watches Rhodes laugh and make jokes while describing how her sons died. Finally, she snaps. A grieving mother attacks her son's killer. Bryce Rhodes thought he could intimidate judges, spit at lawyers, and lie his way out of triple murder charges. His threats against Judge Wolf led to additional felony charges. And was the victim's mother justified in attacking her son's killer?
Ain't nobody gonna sit in court and hold their composure and have a demon turn around and laugh about them killing your kids. It's just not gonna work for anybody.